Hi, it's Miss Mary. I'm reading from Growing in God's Love, a children's story Bible again. I'm sitting in behind Wilson House next to the church in their prayer garden. It's a place a youth group made probably about 10 years ago where people could go and pray and think about God's presence in their life. I thought it was a nice place for us to hear the last story that we're going to hear about Abraham and Sarah and their journey. The journey that began with a promise God made to Abraham. They thought it was just to Abraham, but let me say, it was to Sarah too. So you're going to hear the last story. Let's listen. Do you remember the last time you laughed so hard that your whole body shook? Listen to this story about Sarah's deep belly laugh. Sarah and Abraham had been traveling a long time. They stopped and set up their tents. The bright afternoon sun was hot, and Abraham was sitting under the shade of the big trees when he spotted 3 visitors. He ran to greet them. Abraham said to them, "Come, rest in the shade of my tree. I will bring you water to wash your feet. I will bring you a meal to make you strong for your journey." The visitors said that they had a message for Sarah. Abraham ran to her. "Use the best flour we have and bake something delicious for our visitors." Sarah began to knead the dough. Then Abraham ran to a place where the cattle were kept and took the best one from the herd to his servant. "Prepare the best calf and make a delicious meal for our visitors." And the servant quickly stoked the fire. Abraham gathered milk and butter, and when the bread was baked and the meat was cooked, Abraham served their visitors. Sarah took a deep breath and listened from inside the tent as the visitors ate. She heard them ask, "Where is Sarah?" And Abraham replied, "Sarah is right here in the tent." Sarah was about to poke her head out to say hello when she heard the visitors say, "I will come back to see you and Sarah in 1 year, and Sarah will have a son." A loud burst from deep in Sarah's belly. "How in the world could I have a baby? My old body can't have a baby." God spoke through the visitor. "Why did you laugh? What if God could make this promise come true? In 1 year, I'll return. Sarah will have a son." And do you know what? Sarah's baby was born when she was very old. Sarah held her baby close. She looked into his beautiful face and she said, "God made me laugh. I believed this day would never come, but now you're here. I will call you Isaac because it means laughter. I want you to remember how I laughed forever." Last week we heard the story of Sarah asking Hagar to have a baby because she had given up hope. Her prayers had not been answered. But now we know that they were indeed answered when she held her little baby Isaac in her arms. Here's a picture for you to look at. Remember always, God is with us, God is for us, and God works through us, always and forever.